Gulen, I think, is a very important figure in the American context. You know, obviously his major impact is elsewhere, but the fact that he's in the United States and that the Rumi Forum and other organizations associated with him are here taking part in the American dialogue is very important for many reasons. One is that Americans, despite the growing number of Muslims in America, are not aware of the diversity that exists in historic Islam. How many times after 9/11 did we hear from the left, from the right, from pundits, from the man in the street, oh, Islam has never had an enlightenment. They're all living in the Middle Ages. This is simply historically false. And, but Gulen is certainly an obvious example of somebody that is not living in some bygone age. He's not carrying on a rankivist position where he wants to bring back some long forgotten golden age. He's engaging the present in a way that's dynamic, that's fresh, that's original, and that I think is very interesting. I think that what is also interesting about him and follows up on your second part of this question of the movement itself, is that religion for him obviously isn't limited to one aspect of life. There isn't this kind of clear-cut analytical distinction between religion as a private, personal affair, which we leave off to the side, and business, and government, and education. And again, that is so fundamental to the religious mindset, whether it's his or whether it's others. I mean, this is part of the religious insight. And the way he's bringing it forth is, I think, very interesting. And his skills in these other areas, his practical skills, his skills outside of his work as a philosopher and theologian, his practical skills, I very much admire. Because I think that very often, especially in American life, we're willing to talk about religion all the time as long as it remains private. But when it becomes public, then people have problems. And when it invades other areas of life, people are always asking the question, well, you know, what is really motivating a person? If they're also carrying on a business and they claim to be religiously motivated. If they're running schools, they claim to be religiously motivated. It's easy for people to be suspicious of that. But really, that is I think, ill-advised, because religion is supposed to be that thing that binds together. Religio in Latin, the English word for religion, comes from that base, the tie up or bind. It's that thing that gives us the basis for all our other activities in life.